I've been using S10 Plus as my regular daily driver for last few months. Recently, the flagship killer company launched their competition, the OnePlus 7 Pro. I got a chance to use both of these phones side by side for a week or so. And I'm going to tell you what 5 things I believe OnePlus 7 Pro does better than the S10 Plus. Let's get started. The first in the list is the obvious one, the 90Hz refresh rate on this display. This is just brilliant. Until now, Samsung have been the pioneers of smartphone display tech. Don't get me wrong, they still have the best output and brightness on their displays. And up until now, OnePlus never put a flagship level display in their devices. But with OnePlus 7 Pro, they have brought their A game. This big, beautiful display has 90Hz refresh rate. And every time you scroll, you swipe, you do everything to interact with things on your device, you realize why this should be a basic feature on all devices out there. The experience is so pleasant that everything feels so smooth. Now this is something that spoils you. The moment you go back to 60Hz display, you start missing the 90Hz refresh rate that you've experienced on the OnePlus 7 Pro so far. Now continuing on the display front, the second advantage is also about the display, and that is the notch. Samsung did a lot of research and did not put a notch on their phone. They instead chose a punch hole approach. To be honest, it is better than the traditional notches that we see so far, but I would still prefer an uninterrupted display on OnePlus without any notch. This is a true bezel-less screen devoid of any notches or holes. This makes it a pleasant experience to consume content or playing games. This experience is uncomparable to any display that has holes or any kind of notches. Now moving on from the display features, let us get into other advantages that I believe OnePlus 7 Pro has over S10 Plus. One of them being is the user experience. No doubt, Samsung has brought in a brilliant user experience in terms of One UI, and they brought in interesting things for its users. But OnePlus's Oxygen OS is, I believe, the best Android experience across OEM skins available on Android. It is close to the stock Android, it is very smooth and lag-free, and it has the best software update cycles as well, right behind Google's own Pixel line. Now in fact, OnePlus 7 is already compatible with Android Q beta program, which you can install right away. The fourth component where I believe OnePlus 7 Pro has the advantage over S10 Plus is the unlocking experience. Yes, Samsung has used a better and more secure technology in form of ultrasonic biometric sensor, but it has been a pain on otherwise a brilliant device. Unlocking S10 Plus is not a pleasant feeling. This sensor is very slow and unlocking takes a bit of an effort. On the other hand, OnePlus 7 Pro has a larger biometric sensor of optical variety, which is not as secure as Samsung's alternative, but it is one of the fastest ones in the market. You tap it and you're in. It's that simple, and that's how I believe the fingerprint scanners should be. If the in-display fingerprint scanners are not ready for the prime time yet, I would prefer the traditional ones that are on the back. That's much better, I guess. Now last one on the list is the charging speeds. There is another feature of convenience, especially when you are in need. Samsung charges its S10 Plus at 15 watts, but OnePlus brought in a fast charging technology, they call it warp charging, and it supports up to 30 watt charging, which is almost double what Samsung offers on S10 Plus. You can charge 50% of OnePlus 7 Pro's battery in almost 20 minutes. This is a very convenient feature when you have little time between your commitments or you need to get out of your house with very little time at hand to charge your device. So what do you think, guys? What features did I miss? What features do you believe OnePlus 7 Pro does better than the S10 Plus? Tell me in the comments below. And do subscribe for the more interesting content that I'm working on. Thank you for watching, guys. Cheers.